Hey, happy Tuesday, Matt. Looks like you're in a slightly different location. How was the trip today?
Travel really wasn't all that bad. The flight was great, even though I was a little nervous with all of the upside down planes that you've been seeing recently. But no, I had a pretty decent soft landing, which isn't exactly what I can say for the market, huh?
Yeah, no landing yet, and it's looking like it might be a hard one. So let's just take a look here. All right, so we had another sell-off, a little bit of a sell-off today, down another 0.5% on the S&P 500. But this little white line here, that's about where the VWAP is. So the price is starting to get away. Selling is starting to accelerate a little bit away from the volume-weighted average price. And so basically the average holder since the all-time high is down about 1.7%. On the S&P 500. That seems pretty significant to me. We'll see if any buyers come in, but right now is not looking very good. And then same thing with the NASDAQ composite. That is really starting to accelerate too on the downside. As you can see, we are coming close to this bottom, which is usually when you start finding previous support. There might be some support there, but it's not looking too good for the composite. And once again, here we still have the IWM starting to accelerate from its all-time high VWAP, and then mid caps. Mid caps kind of stalled a little bit, so not as prominent as the large caps or even the small caps to some degree, but still down nonetheless. And again, all that money is running into bonds. Another strong gap up on the IEF. Wow. So the 10-year and the 7 years are getting bid up, and so there's money flowing out of equities and into bonds. So that's your classic flight to safety. And you can see it pretty dramatically in the leaders. HIMSS continue to sell off after its incredible run of, I think it was 100% in like 3 weeks. But, classic blow off top right there. Stock can't go up like that forever. And really it was up from down here about 300, 400%, 396%. So, that happens. There's a lot of people that look for that. They call it a parabolic and they're waiting for it to go, and then they just short the hell out of it. So that's kind of what you're seeing there. Same thing with TSSI, another 10% cut on TSSI. Robinhood selling off hard, kind of the similar chart pattern as HIMSS. Pony AI rocked up 30% last week. It's given it all back plus some in 2 days. Astera Labs is setting a newer low for this trend since its peak. This was an AI darling for most of the year last year. It's selling off. AppLovin, after its 30% earnings pop, has given all that back. Oklo, a nuclear power play, has given up all of its recent gain. Same thing with Rocket Labs, Microsoft, even the big caps, the mega caps are selling off. Microsoft is moving into newer lows for its recent base. Tesla continues its downward slide from its post-election highs. Netflix continues to move off of its all-time high. Boston Scientific, a nice strong sell-off in Boston Scientific today on just massive volume. And then Vistra, a long-time leader. If I remember correctly, this is an electrical supply company for basically data centers and the like. So a strong leader there that's selling off hard. And then you have your new IPOs as well, like Reddit, continuing to sell off. So not a lot of buying going on yet, which is why we're in the red zone, which is why we just sit back and wait and watch everything kind of bottom out. And then what we're going to start doing, though, is we want to start looking for the stocks that are already finding support, the stocks that are already possibly moving a little bit higher, the ones that aren't selling off like this. These are all those stocks that we're moving. That money, aside from moving into bonds, is going to find a home somewhere. And that's what our screening process is going to do. Those stocks will start to come up just simply through our screening process because they will hold up the best. And then the algorithm, once things turn around, will pick up right up on where we're at, and then we'll have a whole new batch of leaders. Some of the stocks that we showcased today might find support at some lower VWAPs in some longer-term trends, and then they might turn around and come back, and some of them we'll probably never hear of again. The good news is with our stock market is we have a continuous supply of new innovative companies that give us an opportunity for future growth. So I'm not concerned at all. I think it's really good. I'm actually looking forward, would like to see a little bit more selling, a nice, good mini correction, if you would, and then we just continue the bull run. So that's stock talk for today, Matt.
It's a wonderful stock talk today. Thank you for getting through that nice and efficiently, even more efficient than the markets have been there, bud.
We try our best here. I know it's we all have busy lives, so just want to keep it simple.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in here on YouTube. Make sure you click the subscribe and the like button. And again, share it with all of your friends. JC and I'll try to get to you every single day. Next 2 days, I will be out of commission, and it's going to be coming at you straight from JC's mouth. So make sure you tune in tomorrow and on Thursday as well. But follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, formerly known as Twitter, Blue Sky, and especially patreon.com/Empire Algorithmic Trading, where you can get access to all of our buy and sell signals that our algorithm is giving to us, and also get just some extra bonus content about JC and I, about how we strategize, what we like to see, what we like to do with our investments as well. But again, that's patreon.com/Empire Algorithmic Trading. And as always, JC, happy trading.
Happy trading, my friend, and we'll see you Sunday.
See you Sunday.
All right, bye.